So modularity is great because it helps you scale, it helps you repair or maintenance it, and it helps you upgrade. The idea here is not that you go and send a specialized team to build a monolithic structure, is you would be able to send out smaller units to wherever they're needed. And anytime you have a problem with them, if you need to repair them or maintenance them, then the whole system's not shut down like you would with a monolithic power plant. You just lose those units that need the attention. We've been designing all of our devices, all of our fusion machines, to be containerized. And when we say that, we mean standard shippable containers. So we know how to move around ISO standard containers on road, they connect to the semi-trucks we're all familiar with. So having that standard infrastructure on the outside allows us to interface with them like we do, all sorts of equipment the world over. There's lots of times in developing of anything. It could be urban development, it could be a mining site, it could be military operations in particular, where you don't necessarily know what your end needs are. And you definitely don't have the long-term plan for that with a high degree of confidence, in a lot of those cases, to go say, I'm gonna clear this land, I'm gonna get it permitted, I'm gonna get this big supply chain and get a multi-billion-dollar facility there. But you may know enough early on to say, I want some power, and you can deliver that. And then as it grows and you get more confidence, it's like, if people are moving here, I do want more power, or this is a really strategic place militarily that we want to maintain and we want to grow. Or this mining site is not that great. I'm glad we didn't put a lot of power infrastructure into it. And so being able to deploy early power with ambiguity and then grow as the need grows is ideal. It limits the amount of infrastructure put in place, the cost, and it makes decisions a lot easier. A modular system is far more redundant because you have a supply chain, presumably, to be able to replace any damaged component. It's the same stuff to pull it out and put a new one in place. You imagine you got 100 of these and you're down one unit, you're at 99% capacity, versus a monolithic power plant may be hobbled. Some of the things I think about are really capability driven. I don't get too excited about swapping out with existing power. I mean, there's a clean aspect that makes me happy, but really what new things can we do? And when I think of transportation, I think of like bulk carriers or maritime transportation. Imagine being able to have a lot more cargo space because you don't carry all that fuel. So you can be more efficient on what you're carrying. And then you aren't getting a line and planning out your routes based on where you can get fuel or what the price of fuel is. What I'm really excited about for fusion, for mass-produced economical fusion, isn't necessarily the things that we're imagining doing with it, but I'm actually really excited about finding out what other people are going to do with it. It's when every industry is empowered by saying, I don't have to worry about power anymore, or I can scale as I need to, and I don't need to grid connectivity or wait for this power plant to come in, that I can buy it and grow with it as I need. I think we're going to be amazed at what humanity does when they are unfettered from current methods of delivering power.